watches it, so don't worry about it. Nothing, nobody ever. I'm like, it's all there. You can, if you miss class, it's like nothing. I get like 1 view, 0.
Probably just like all of us.
But yeah.
Wow.
But like, there are people that appreciate it, especially like in AP. If you miss a class, you can catch up with the lecture. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very cool. I like it.
Okay. So, tax brackets don't work how most people think they do. Actually, first change this. That is wrong on your sheet. I think it says like 300 something thousand. Yeah, so cell C7 right here, it's right next to the F. I screwed something up, so change it to 162,630. I just wrote the number next to it. So the way tax brackets work is not, I don't think, how most people think they work. So like when I was in high school, if you told me someone made $1 million, I would have gone to this table and been like, okay, they paid 37% of $1 million. That's 370 grand. That's the taxes they would owe. But that's not how it works. You pay like on the way up. So if you made $1 million, you would pay 10% on the first 10,000. So that's $1,000. And then the next 30,000, you pay a little bit more. You pay 12% of that 30,000, 22% of this 50,000, 24% of this like 80,000. The more you make, the more you pay, but it goes like in these buckets. So it's not you're not paying this tax the entire amount. You're paying like on the way up. So it kind of ends up being like a blend. Like if you made 100,000, you're almost kind of blending these numbers. It's not a perfect average, but somewhere in there. So I want to show you how to figure that out. So let's say I put 3 professions, then I'm gonna have you guys like look up your own professions, figure out the stress you out. It doesn't have to be something you're interested in. Like it's not like I'm gonna be like, you said you were gonna be it. But, just anything you want. But let me show you how to do it. So financial advisor, you're making $100,000. So $100,000 is in this bracket, but it's barely into that bracket. So the first thing we do is figure out how far into that bracket it is. So we're going to take our salary and subtract the start of the range. So by start of the range, I mean like the left-hand number of the range. So like what's the start of this range? It'd be 215,000, right? Does that make sense? Okay. So that's $10,000, and on that 10,000 only, that 10,000, you got to pay this 24%. So you multiply by 0.24. But you're not paying 24% of the whole amount. You're only paying 24% on the part of it that gets its way into this bucket. And then I went through and calculated these all for you. By the time you get to this part, you will have paid that much in taxes. So you'll have paid the $15,600 plus whatever you pay from this segment. You add those together. So like on the formula, I'm saying salary, which is 100,000, minus the start of the range, times the tax percent as a decimal, and then plus the tax owed from the row above. So that makes sense. Type that in, and let's make sure we all get the same. It's 18,000. So just make sure you type it in right, because if you screw up the order or miss parentheses, you should get 18,000. You're not get that. So I got my 18,000, and then I want to know, okay, well I don't pay any of those directly. I pay like a blend of it. So how much did I pay? If I paid $18,000, I made 1,800, or if I made 100,000, I would just divide those, and that would give me 0.18. So my average tax rate, or overall tax rate after I did everything, was 18%. Because, like I said, it's kind of going to be in the middle of these. Questions on what I'm doing there? So if I were to do teacher, first of all, I should have been a financial advisor. All right, hold on. So 60,000 is my salary, minus the start of the range. So just making sure you know what I mean by that. The $60,000 would fall here. So you take the bottom of that range, 40,000. So that's going to give me 20,000, and that's like how far I am in this bracket. You multiply that by the 0.22, and then you add the number up above. So I think that's 9,000 if I'm remembering right. Last time thing. And then again, to figure out the overall tax rate, you would take the taxes that you're paying and divide by how much you're making. So 9,000 divided by 60,000, and that's 0.15 or 15%. So again, it's like kind of it's kind of in between these. It's not like right in the middle, but 10% on part of it, 12% on part of it, 22% on another part of it, all works out to about 15%. Questions there? So what I want you to do is finish the MLB player, the $1 million guy, and then come up with 5 professions on your own. Google them, and just look up like average nursing salary in Michigan, average. Someone that sounded rat researcher in Michigan.
That's oddly specific.
It's I bet you could guess who did it, maybe. Yeah. Who said it? Yeah. It took you 2 seconds. Or maybe you don't want to live in Michigan. Maybe it's like average funeral home director in France. I don't know. But you gotta look up 5 things on your own, and then calculate the taxes for them. You got a question for me? Please ask. They get housing too, right? A lot of places. Good question, because churches don't pay them. But I don't know if the priest does. Let me start. You said you wanted SAT 9 math or reading? Okay. Does anybody else have something for me to print right now, like a or an SAT something? Yes. Yes. See, this is way easier for me than like one at a time. So, anybody else need an SAT? Anything? You're all working on reading for the next 2 months. Okay. I don't know. Emma said it was going to take her like 3 weeks to get the reading test. Oh, it's my fault. It's also like reading, and I don't want to do it it, so I like totally understand.
Yeah.
Do you like math better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm better at that.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know now.
Like your SAT scores were high? Okay. Clergy is like a priest, right? I think.
Eight figures are all gonna be like related to the church, aren't they?
Why do you say that?
Just arguing priest and clergy.
No, I was just when I was looking at priests.
She was just playing semantics.